People deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning in each and every time. I always appreciate it. I hope you're all well and safe, whoever you are, wherever you are. As usual, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on wherever you are in this world. Now, people, it's nothing to do with Arsenal directly, people. But you know me, I like youth football, and over the course of since the season started, I've been watching a bunch of football and putting some names together, and just you know me, I like to just pardon me talk about football and talk about young players. So I'm not here to say these young players are going to be stars and whatnot. I'm just going to talk about a couple of players who have caught my eyes, people. There'll be more of this sort of video to come, but these are the first names I wanted to get out there. Again, I don't know these lot religiously. I just know what I see in a footballer and they've caught my eye in wherever I've seen them, people. We've got some primarily, I've tried to keep them all together. So primarily, these are going to be German-based players, French-based players, and things like that. Like I said, I'm not here to proclaim man of the next wonder kids and all of these things. I've actually zoomed down to the first two I wanted to speak about, people, and the first tongue twister. Now, this man here, he's at Stuttgart. Really put onto him based on the fact that Mavropanos is there, people. Naturally, I like what I see from Mateo Klimowicz. I cannot say his name. He's only 20. He's about 5'10" or something like that. I like what I see, people. He's very much an Arsenal player. You know, he can get a bit stronger physically, but he puts himself around. He can play in tight spaces. He can play, you know, he can come short for the ball and try and dictate and play passes, or he can make that running behind. He likes to run forward. He likes to, you know, have an energetic performance. And I think he's very cultured. He plays with his head up. He's aware of his spaces. He can play in tight spaces. Like I said, there's a lot to like about him. He's only 20, so there's a lot of development to do. And I know he's of Argentine descent. And, you know, I'm pretty sure a couple of other countries based on his last name. What I see from him, I like him. He's a bit part player. You know, I think he's played minimal minutes in the last 3 games for Stuttgart. It's been up and down. He is only 20. Like I said, he likes the ball to feet. He's got good balance, good link-up play. He made his home debut in Argentina in his homeland at 17. As I said, he's good in crowded spaces. You know, he's not afraid to use both feet. He's got a good passing range. I think he uses his body well to shield the ball. He can make runs forward and he can play between the lines and try and break the lines, as I just said. So, good player with a good future. I don't know how good he can be, but he's someone I'll be watching, you know. Then you've got my man playing for Cannes in the 2nd division in France, Johan Lepenant. I can't say his name, but I really like him. He's a very smart footballer. He keeps it ticking in the midfield. He's very cultured. He's only 18, and I think he's been capped by France at youth level. He knows when to try difficult things. He knows when to keep it simple. He's very mature beyond his ages, people. So for him, I think he's got a big future in the game, and I do think he has as well, and they're going to make healthy profits for their teams. Scrolling down, people, and this is a player I've really just been put onto of recent from watching Hertha Berlin, Dardai. I think his dad is now the manager, and maybe that's why he's getting opportunities, but the centre-half has been getting some game time. Like I said, only put onto him really because Guendouzi is at the club he plays for. This is a player that I've been liking a lot, people, and he really confirmed that I should mention him in a video because of his performance against Nice, where I was watching Saliba. Adrian Trafelet, I can't pronounce his name. He's a young Belgian player, 19 years of age. He's a fullback. I think he's only played like 20 odd times for them. From what I've seen, he sticks to his task well. He doesn't get beaten easily 1v1. He doesn't get caught flat-footed too often. He's got reasonable technical ability. So there's a lot more research to be done. But Adrian, I like what I see so far. Again, this is another one just from watching Bordeaux, Koscielny's old club. Again, I've just really seen him coming off the bench. So really, again, I haven't really got an informed opinion on Tom Lacoux. Again, I can't even say his name, but he's 19. He's only made a handful of appearances. So like I said here, I'm still learning a lot. But from what I can see in the minimal minutes he's been given when I've seen him play, he finds good space and he to receive and recycle the ball. So he's very much a cultured player, keen to see what happens. That's actually for something else. Another video, that's for deluded thoughts. But yeah, scrolling up, I really should have just done it from bottom to top or top to bottom. This is a guy who, again, I've only seen him play at Schalke's youth level, but I see him on the cusp of the first team, and people that are more in the know tell me someone to keep an eye on. 20 years of age, Levent Macan, mispronunciation. Like I said, know nothing about Donny, but from what I've seen, his technical level is good and it drew me, and I've really been put onto him mainly from other people, but I don't really have an informed opinion of him. He's someone I'm keeping tabs on. Finally, as well, people, just because Malik this, I can't say his last name, but Malik's been previously linked with Liverpool. When I'm seeing him play for Schalke, is what it is. He's played 12 times, I believe. Maybe he's getting his, I don't, again, you'd have to ask a Schalke fan, but maybe the 19-year-old centre-half is getting opportunities due to, you know, they're fighting relegation and spots being up for grabs. But, you know, I like what I've seen from him. He's fairly composed. His mentality is good. You know, he plays mature beyond his years. Positioning still got to improve. But what do you expect from a 19-year-old that's made 12 or so games? Like I said, really put onto him just basically at German youth level, and really just on the fact of Liverpool linked with him is when I was really going to put in a sustained sort of effort to watch him. So these are the players initially, people. Again, it's probably the player I've spoken about the least who's going to go the furthest. But from this is the main source of the video would be him. You're someone I'm looking at. I think you're a very good central midfielder, and you can play as a cam as well as a couple of others, as are you. So they were the main basis of the vid. But that's all I wanted to speak about, people. So I'm going to get out of here, people. Like I said, there'll be more videos of such when I can find the time. As you lot can see, it's been a manic season, but these are players that have caught my eye. Like I said, I'm not here to say people should buy them. They're the world stars and things. They're just literally young players who I've seen while watching football. So I'm commenting on them. It's as basic as that. Whether they go off the hit heights is up to them, but that's that for this video, please, people. So please make sure you hit the like button. Please comment, subscribe if you've got anything else. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. People, it's always a pleasure. DG, I'm out.